Well, here's some project updates for y'all here. Digging a hole. Been working on this since yesterday. Looks like it is, been playing around with leveling it and stuff. So this is for the raised planter self-wicking garden bed that I'm building here instead of planting into this sandy, crappy ground again like last year. And so using some fun tools here to try to figure out where level is. And I didn't really use anything other than this old trick here, and just eyeballed it. You know, the old eyeball method here seems to be pretty accurate because I haven't had to fix anything. I went around, checked all four corners, and it's not going to be 100% perfectly level, but you know, I'm checking, I'm getting down here in the ground because it's, my goal was to get it, 12 inches. I don't think I quite made it to 12 inches, but I'm just tired. So that's good enough. The reason we're having a hole here is so that the earth temperature will help regulate the water in the bottom of the wicking bed. So, tell you what, let me show you a couple of my favorite tools for doing this job. That was a fun tool to use, the clear tube for level, but this is one of the most important tools here for the last finishing up bit, was this little leveling tool. That saved me definitely hours of work probably, or at least an hour or more of work with the shovel, trying to get it as level as I could get it with a couple of minutes of sweeping this big thing through. So the square shovel here, the round shovel, and then the mantis tiller. Bought this thing about 4 or 5 months ago, and it's a pretty wimpy little tiller, but it's a slash cultivator, and read the reviews on this thing before I bought it. And let me tell you, for squaring up the edges over here on this hole and just breaking through the first 4 or 5 inches of hard, rock hard, down near concrete hard sand and clay and caliche here, it was nice to have a buddy do most of the digging for me. I still had to remove the dirt myself, but it sure made it a lot easier having that mantis. I can't imagine doing this project without the mantis and without that little leveling tool. Most guys could probably whip it out with the square shovel and the round shovel, or even one or the other probably, but and then just eyeballing the level, corner to corner to corner to corner. I checked all four and back and forth a couple of times with the level, and it's within a ½ inch. So that's good enough, because the idea here is when I pour water into the bottom of this, it won't bunch up all into one corner. So we're not laser straight, but we're dang close. So good enough. Good enough for homesteader work. All right, later on.